When you signed up with NRG back in 2021, did they help you with any of that kind of stuff? Like how did that work when you sign up with an org?
So that's kind of like you're signing for a team and a name and growth, and it definitely helps out a ton. I think that there's some orgs that will have their own brands and sponsors. So they have, I think at the time they had a purple mattress, so that I couldn't go out and get a brand sponsor that is a current rival of that brand.
Right.
So basically you were signing for a salary based on certain sponsors that they have, where you couldn't go out and get one of their rivals. So that is kind of part of the brand sponsor, is then you will kind of show off the brands and things that they have being a signed content creator. So that's kind of where some of the brands kind of saw their role and pay of like, if they're going to have a content creator signed, they're going to have then obviously their org sponsorships and all that on their stream and clips and all that. Yep. So that's kind of part of where the salary came from, was them promising to the actual sponsor, hey, all of us can get so many views. We can post like current content that's got your name around it, all that. But it can either hurt and help you, because it can come to a point if you grow so much that you can make that current salary, which is very, very nice, if you could pick up a rival sponsor of the org, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it just kind of, there's obviously kind of pros and cons. As you're growing, knowing that you've got like a set pay is nice. Knowing that there's like huge names also signed to that org is super, super nice. But then it also comes to a point later of being like, how am I growing from this? And how can they see who they're signing as pros also?
Yeah, there would have been a really good security to having that sort of backing, if you will, or that sort of team around you. Did you feel like you need that now, or you've kind of felt more comfortable going out on your own kind of thing?
Yeah, now not really. I'm trying to kind of go into the side of either going to sign for a team for long term, of being like where that's like the final thing, because I kind of don't like how currently guys can sign for an org around 1 year, you get paid, you kind of don't do a ton of content, there's like some hype for like a couple months, and then that's it. So I'm kind of trying to change that, of either signing for a team like basically like for life, for long term, or to kind of sign on as like a co-owner, of where I see also how the brand and org is being ran, where I can then also kind of take a front hand role in the content of all the things that they're doing, and kind of help shape where the org and brand is kind of going. And I am also long term in that as a co-owner. That could be just super, super cool.